short clawed otter. So let's get started. Now the first thing we need to do is get the outline drawing on, masking fluid, and then the background. Now the background will be like a mottled effect. So I'm going to be working wet in wet technique for that. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Once you've done all that background, it's nice and dry, we're taking the masking fluid off. Then we're going to start working on both the eye and the nose. A few marks in here, but not many. Just a few, just to show a little bit of reflection in there. That's all it's for. So there. And I think what we'll do, try to see how far these dark areas come down, not much further than here really. Now with all the fur on the otter, there's so many layers which you can add, and it's entirely your choice how many layers of fur you want to add. I'm going to work our way down now, looking at where the details go. I even use the homemade kind of what I call a replicator brush. Now that will enable me to put a lot of lines of detail on in one go, just for the initial detailed layers. This colour isn't the same as this colour, for example. That's because we put the yellow ochre, very pale wash on first, in places, not all over, before we started going on these layers of details. That's why we put the layers on underneath initially, okay? We then got to think about adding additional colours within the fur as well, and then finally adding watercolour white. Now you can use gouache white if you want to, so that's not a problem at all, but this will kind of really help bring this painting together. These are fairly straight, so they won't be too bad, but if they were curved that way, I'd like to turn my board around. But the whiskers got to be done in one fluid motion, not too quick, not too slow. Let me show you how I do that. So there you go, that'll give you some ideas on how to paint an otter in watercolour. And I'll show you step by step for over 5 hours of video tuition, which you can watch either online or even download. So let's make a start and let's paint this cute otter together. If you fancy seeing more of this and fancy having a go at the full tutorial, click on the link below and buy now, and let's get started.